What is going on, guys? This is Ben here. So in today's video, you're actually going to see me hatching eggs and catching some rare Pokemon from yesterday when it was like the beginning of the snowstorm that's hitting Green Bay right now. And today it is still continuing on. It does not slow down one bit. I don't know if you were able to see it snowing, but it still is. And so yeah, not able to play Pokemon today because of weather conditions. So in this beginning intro clip, I want to talk about some new information we got, and I want to talk about big baby Pokemon. And then I'll let you guys get into the videos to continuing on our hatches. So some of the news that came about on Pokemon Go's Twitter was, trainers, we've observed increased numbers of Pokemon sightings in parks and other outdoor locations in urban and rural areas. So that's really nice because a lot of people like in rural areas, kind of like this is in my area right here, it's kind of like a rural area, but we still had a little bit of spawn points, but they have been increased. So people in rural areas and urban areas now have more spawn points. Best place to check are near your local parks and everything like that, because that seems to where Pokestops are, because Pokestops seem to have a lot of spawn points now as well. So check those out. If you're a rural player, let me know if you're noticing more spawn points. And then along with that, Pokemon Go for Apple Watch is coming soon. Stay tuned. They just tweeted that as well. A lot of people were saying that Niantic discontinued that, which isn't true. That they just basically tweeted out that it is true. So with that though, guys, we are going to be trying to get the big baby Pokemon. As you guys know, I made like 2 videos on big Pokemon, and how you get big Pokemon is you click on your buddy, and it should, if it can be big, it pops up, and then you'll see it on like where your trainer is, and it'll be a very still slow image, but you either have to slow it down in a video editor to see it, or you have to try and get lucky with the screenshot. So we're gonna see if any of the new baby Pokemon can be big. Like right there, you can see Igglybuff is being big right there. So, but I'm kind of curious, because as you guys know, the other baby Pokemon get held with your trainer, so we're gonna see if the other ones can get going. And I'm not gonna spoil the rest of the video though, so I'm only gonna show you guys the Pokemon that I've hatched before for Gen 2. Maybe I did hatch more Gen 2 Pokemon, maybe I didn't. But we got Elekid here, and it's gonna be interesting because Igglybuff is the one exception where your trainer is not holding them in the arms, and I don't know if that's gonna affect the big Pokemon. I think it is, because I can't see, because usually you'd see it for an instance. So I'm gonna test it out on another one. So yeah, I just checked all the other babies, and all the other baby Pokemon are being held by your trainer. So I think the only exception that we have for a new big Pokemon is Igglybuff, so that does kind of suck. But yeah, guys, but for the rest of the video, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Gonna be hatching a lot of eggs and getting a lot of good catches, and trying to bear this weather, because the snowstorm hit yesterday and I was actually playing through that, but I just can't today because it's not good weather. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll see you guys later. What is going on, guys? This has Ben here. Today we still need to get this guy. I know we had a similar start in the video yesterday, but today I don't know how many eggs I can actually hatch. It snowed a little bit this morning. You can see it right here. This isn't like packy snow, this is just light snow, but we're supposed to get 6 to 12 inches of snow. It's supposed to be a winter storm emergency. It's supposed to start up in like a couple hours. So I'm gonna try and get some egg hatchings done before that. And if it starts coming down, because my car is lowered, guys, and I don't have a truck or anything, so it's not really ideal for me to be driving in snow to be safe. And that's like the #1 priority. So I'm gonna get as much done as I can egg hatching wise before the snow is too thick, because I don't know how much they're actually going to plow the roads today. Damage has been done a little bit with the snow we got this morning, but I have a couple 10-kilometer eggs, and then if I don't get a lot of footage or a lot of egg hatches, I'll do some great evolutions, because as you guys know, all of the eggs hatching, you have a good chance to get good IV Pokemon out of the eggs. So I have a lot of good IV Pokemon that I need to evolve, so I'll do that later in the video if I feel as though I didn't hatch enough eggs or produce a good enough video, if that makes sense. But I have 2 10-kilometer eggs. We're close to 1 right now. Hopefully the snow isn't too bad, and let's get into it. So I had this really awesome Pokemon hunting video that I recorded a couple days ago, and my dad was actually in it too, but I lost the files for that, so I can't show you guys that. I'm sad about it because I had a lot of good catches in there. But I do want to show you guys how lowered my car is. So yeah, you can see 6 inches of snow. Probably can't drive through that, but It's not snowing right now, so we're gonna head out. Here because I have the heat on if you can't hear it, but it's cold. And I'm still wearing shorts. I honestly do not know what it is, like shorts, well pants I just really don't feel comfortable in. I don't know why, like that's why I wear shorts in these cold weather, and I have a lot of leg hair, so maybe that's helps keeps my legs warm, because it's usually not my legs that get cold, it's more of my like my hands and my ears and like my chest and stuff, so not my legs usually. So I decided to go to Lambeau Field. And we got a Cloister right here. I think we have a Holiday Pikachu right over here. I've caught so many Holiday Pikachu, it's whatever. Oh, this one's only $4.36, but I gotta be careful because they're playing copyrighted Christmas music. So I'm just gonna continue to talk over, but yeah, they play the Bears today, and it's gonna, or not tomorrow, and it's gonna be like negative below temps when they're playing. So shout out to them. While I'm playing Pokemon at negative degree temps, they're playing football. We were able to catch the Cloister though. It knows Ice Shard Blizzard. We'll praise them. Not like it make much headway. As I walk back to my car though, I did clear out a lot of Pokemon, guys. I pretty much refined it, and I mainly kept everything that has over 91 IV or 90 IV. There is a few exceptions where I get like high 80s, but I'm gonna start keeping my Pokemon to a higher standard that I want them to be over 91 IV. Just my personal preference, but yeah, I cleared out a lot of them, and a lot of ones that were like bad IV or didn't have good movesets. So I'm back down to 285. Another reason why I did that too, Gen 2 guys, getting my Pokemon box ready. So we have the 110-kilometer egg. Megby, where you at? Come on. We almost hatched this last night, but it was really, really close last night. But come on. Omanite. Dang it, we do have another shot at it. We have one more 10-kilometer egg to hatch, so this is a wonder though. We were looking for a better Omanite to evolve, so maybe this is a good IV. But we need some more eggs before I can start incubating them all. So this is an honest question for you guys here. I got this Bulbasaur from Incense, and honestly, I haven't had a good Incense Pokemon in a very, very, very long time. So I don't know. Is anyone else kind of on the same struggle as me? I know Incense is is very dependent on location. Like if I were go to Nina, that's the park I was at yesterday. Incense is much better. If I were to go to like a random rural city, it's not going to be that good. I'll probably get Rattatas and Weedles and Pidgeys all the time, but even so, I really haven't had a good Incense spawn in a long time. This is probably the best one in a couple of weeks, but when the game came out, dude, I had an Incense Charizard, and I was so pumped. What's the best Incense you guys have had? Mine is definitely a Charizard, but that was a long time ago. That was right when the game came out. So it is starting to snow again. I did get one of my 10-kilometer eggs going, but I'm gonna stay until I know it's like, or I don't feel comfortable driving in, because I've driven in some bad snowstorms before, but it's not terrible right now. I don't know if you guys can even see the snow. Well, I can see the snow, but I don't know if you guys can. So it's not terrible yet, but we still have one more 2K egg. Let's get it. Was that 2 Weedles? What the heck, man? Weedles suck. So I just stopped at Chipotle. I haven't ate at Chipotle in like 6 months, guys, but for whatever reason I wanted a burrito, and it was really close to Lambeau Field. You can see it down there. I don't know exactly what Carla likes, so I kind of hope she likes what I got her, because she's almost done with work and I'll meet her at home. But yeah, for that, the time lapse was actually, I put the camera on my hood of my car, and I actually put the camera on the hood of my car while I was ordering Chipotle. I kept an eye on it,
and it got really wet from the snow. I knew that it happened, but I had this camera in rain and the snow before, so I think it can handle it. So the snow is starting to come down quite a bit harder. I have 6 5-kilometer eggs here. I don't know how much longer I can go because the road conditions aren't looking the best right now. So I'm probably gonna head home soon. But we got a freaking Tentacruel on the first one, man. Just want a Togepi. Machop, okay. I'm fine with Machop, honestly. So the Machop had good IVs, but I've actually had better hatches of Machop, so I don't think it's gonna be anything better than I have. 2 Tentacruels, I swear. Come to Lambeau Field if you want to hatch some Tentacruels, man. All it takes is one, though. Come on. One dang Diglett, dude. Togepi, am I ever gonna find you? Slowpoke. Please be good IV. I actually need a good one for Slowking. Dang it, not. I think this is the last chance we got here. Let's hope. Why so many Tentacruels? What is that, 4 or 3 in this one? Jeez, dude. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna head home soon. The roads are pretty bad. I feel as though I'm probably gonna be driving slow and it's gonna be a long ride. And Carly just get home. So we're gonna be, once I get home though, I'm still gonna hatch my remaining eggs. But it'll be later in the day when I do that. I do want to get 1,000,000 Stardust because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Probably you're gonna see a power-up video soon because tomorrow it's supposed to snow a lot all day as well. Freaking Goldeen, man. I hate Goldeens. So I needed like 1,000,000 Stardust so I can do a 1,000,000 Stardust power-up spree for you guys. We have 1 2-kilometer egg. I did spin another 10-kilometer egg. Geodude, okay. So we're gonna try and get one. We're actually gonna head home now. We're gonna try and fill up on my last egg, eat, talk with Carlo, and then we're gonna go back to hatching eggs. So I was clearing my Pokemon box, and I already saw this 10K. Don't want to spoil it too bad for you, but it's Onyx. And it's not a good IV, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, certainly caught the attention. So you can see I already have a lot of Onyx candies for Gen 2. So I'm disappointed in this hatch, man. But we do have 1 more 10K egg and a lot of 5K eggs. We want Togepi. So we did hatch the 2-kilometer egg, but the same thing happened with like the Onyx, where I was in my Pokemon box, so I saw what it was. Oh yes, dude! This is our first Porygon hatch ever! Tackle Psybeam, and this is good! Oh my god, I was so caught off guard by this one. The reason is because this is the first time ever, and hopefully it's a wonder. Yes. So we are set for our Gen 2 Pokemon, man. Oh my god, I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. Defense, impressed by the sets. I don't care, that's the best IV Porygon that I have. And now I'm up to 71 candies. I think I'm more hyped, well, I think I was more hyped for that than the Togepi probably. But either way, we've hatched a lot of Machops. Yeah, that's the first time ever I've hatched a Porygon, man. Let's go, dude. Whew. You guys have no idea how excited I am for that. Porygon is one of the rarest Pokemon in the game. Cubone. Okay. Can my luck stay? Give me that Togepi! Tentacruel. We've hatched so many of these in this video, man. So it looks as though someone lost control of their car and took out the stop sign. So that's why, and you can see they have the temporary ones, because I actually went to the local park near my house, because I need Pokestops to get more eggs. I actually did spin a 10K. Another 10K, we're getting lucky. But basically, with these conditions, you just gotta drive safe, and otherwise stuff like that happens. 2 2-kilometer eggs here. See what we get. It's a little laggy on my screen. I don't know if it's laggy for you guys. Bulbasaur! Dude, we've hatched so many Bulbasaurs, Squirtles, and Charmanders and everything. Sadly, I don't think any are really good IVs. Well, this one's decent. No Hundo IVs, though. Because I already have, like, 2 96 IV Bulbasaurs. Well, one's a Venusaur now. That has the best moveset. And a Weedle. I've hatched a lot of Weedles as well. And Caterpies. Guys, so I accidentally tapped on the egg, so we're going to log back in and see what it hatches to. Execute, okay. I did not want to have the scenario happen where it's a Pichu scenario, so now we're gonna record the screen. See, that's the tricky business with the screen recorder that I run. It's DC screen recorder for those of you that have Android, if you're wondering. So you have to leave the game, then you have to hit the app to record, and then go back into the game. And sometimes you misclick. But we do have one more 5K egg. I think the last egg that you'll see me hatch tonight. Well, actually, I'm gonna hatch the 10 Ponyta. So I'm gonna hatch the 10K egg, hoping for Magby. And then I'm gonna probably call it a night. Do some evolutions for you guys though if I don't get anything good. Okay guys, we have a 10-kilometer egg, hoping for Magby, because then that would be all the 10-kilometer egg Gen 2 Pokemon. Scyther. We already have 2 good IV Scythers, so kind of disappointed in that. And this one's IV, doesn't seem to be that great, but we do have a 2K. So I'm probably going to, I think I'm at 1,000,000 Stardust, or getting really close. Caterpie. Oh my gosh, but hopefully the snowstorm, yeah, we're really close to 1,000,000 Stardust. So hopefully the snowstorm dies down a little bit, but I'm gonna head home and do some evolution for you guys now. Okay, so I actually was about to head in, guys, but there's a Vileplume on the sightings here, so we're actually gonna look for it. I don't know why I have the sightings, maybe because I caught all the Pokemon at the lure spot way down here. So yeah, we're gonna look for this Vileplume, and here we have it. I'll give you a little update outside. Very, very wintry. If that's even a word. 1632. I actually transferred a lot of my stuff. So I don't know how many Vileplumes I actually have anymore. That wasn't the best toss right there at all. But I'm getting pretty tired. It's almost 12 o'clock. Oh, I thought we won both. I got up pretty early today. Oh man. For whatever reason, the snow just picked up like hardcore. Some big flakes. So the storm is supposed to continue into tomorrow. Hopefully it stops like at night so I can go to Nina, because I want to hatch some eggs. But Razor Leaf and Petal Blizzard, you can see I have 954 candies, dude. Sadly it's not the best, so we're gonna transfer that. But I'm gonna head home now, and I guess I got one of my last. This is the last egg I've incubated. I don't even know I was even close to it. And a Geodude, 100 IV Geodude. Come on, it's plausible. Nah, not 100 IV. But that's fine. Now we're gonna do some evolutions. So we made it back home, and as you can see, my egg counts, a couple 5K eggs and 10K egg. I actually really am hoping to get 5Ks over 2Ks now, because I really want that Togepi. But I do want to say this. I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos that I've been putting out. I've been putting a lot of work. Well, not a lot of work, just a lot of grinding into the game, especially it's not optimal conditions with the weather and snow. So I hope you guys really appreciate the videos. I really appreciate all of you that are watching too. For those of you that have been tuning into the videos the last couple days, the support on the videos has been crazy. So huge shout out to you guys. Now though, let's get into some evolutions. And sadly though, with the weather conditions, I couldn't have hatched as many eggs as I would have liked. So hopefully I can do that tomorrow, because I think it's supposed to stop snowing like midday, so maybe we can head out at night. But yeah, all the Pokemon on the top are ones that I'm going to hopefully power up. I didn't get quite the 1,000,000 Stardust yet, but I'm really close. So yeah, these are the Pokemon, so sneak peek here. But yeah, as we scroll down, you can see some of the ones I want to evolve, and one we have a 96 IV Ponyta. A lot of these good Pokemon have come from the egg hatchings that I've done over the last few days. So hatching eggs is probably the best way to get good IV Pokemon. Of course, not every egg is going to give you a good IV Pokemon, because sometimes they're not in the best tier or anything. Oh, that's a trash moveset right there. Low kick and drill run. It is a 96 IV Ponyta, but that moveset, I can't do anything with that moveset. Then we do have a Machop, IV 93. I think this is the best IV Machop that I have. We're hoping to get Cross Chop and Karate Chop. We do have one Machamp with that moveset, but I actually, right when the game came out, to get Machamp, I evolved it to that, and it wasn't a good IV. This was before I actually even cared about IVs. Since I'm so pretty much I didn't really care about IVs earlier in the game,
And then now, since I'm in the later stage of the game, like, IVs are all I care about. Like I said early in the video, I'm going to start refining my search to only evolving and keeping 90-ish IV Pokemon. If they're like 89 and they're rare Pokemon, I'll keep them. Karate Chop and Submission, that's actually usable. It's not Cross Chop, but Submission is another fighting move. It's the double type. So I'm probably gonna end up keeping. We did hatch this Porygon though. I'm so pumped about that. So that's the good sign about that. All the other stars are stuff I have to check the IV. Before the video, I did check the IVs on most of this stuff. We got a Growlithe. This is the best IV Growlithe I think I've ever had. Fire Fang and Fire Blast, please. The last time we did a Growlithe evolution, I think it was Bite Flamethrower. Oh, my phone's at 22% too. Come on, come on. Oh, dude, I got the sofa. Fire Fang is a good moveset. Bulldoze is this garbage. I'm highly considering transferring that, honestly. But we have a Shelter here. I've found good IV Shelters, but I just want Frost Breath or Ice Shard and Blizzard, because then it's usable. I'm just waiting for a good IV Cloister that I actually want to invest in and power up on, because Cloister is actually a pretty good attacker. I know I have a bunch of Lapras, so... And I keep getting Icy Wind, man. Ugh, I don't like it at all. So I'm going to just end up transferring that. We have a 96 IV Squirtle. We are so hoping for Water Gun, Hydro Pump. I know Blastoise did get a nerf, or his CP changes a little bit lower than before. Come on. Please give me the best moveset. I don't think I have a Blastoise that's like a good IV with Water Gun, Hydro Pump. Like that's the risk though. That's what keeps me going, I guess, is like getting good IV Pokemon with good movesets, because a lot of times you get trash movesets because you can't really control which ones you get. Water Gun, Hydro Pump, please. If so, I can add him to my power-up list. Bite Flash Cannon. It is 96 IV, so we'll hold on to him for that, but I don't think we're ever going to power him up. Just to show myself, like, oh, I have a good IV Blastoise. Just trash moveset. Because Squirtles, like, good IV starters are hard to come by, because you either have to hatch them or get extremely lucky in the wild, because they are hard to find in the wild, too. Starmie, though, Water Gun, Hydro Pump, please. Or at least Water Gun. Tackle, Psychic. I'm not getting any of the movesets I want, guys. This is rough. A 98 IV Tentacruel. Do I want Poison Jab, Blizzard, or Poison Jab, Hydro Pump? Honestly, either would be fine. I'm okay with either. Poison Jab, Hydro Pump probably. I like Hydro Pump with this one. Acid Hydro Pump. Okay, that's a good secondary. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna maybe invest in powering him up just to see how high we can get a Tentacruel. Last two I'm gonna do is probably the Psyduck. You can see they're all, and the laws. I think I already stated this, but Poke Assistant is the IV calculator that I use. Sorry, I'm starting to get a little tired. Honestly, this is the last few nights. Usually I don't stay up this late anymore. I used to stay up till like 3 a.m. every morning, like a couple months ago, and then I got back from Japan, and I've been falling asleep at like 10 o'clock. Confusion Psychic, that's pretty good. I'll decide later if I want to evolve that or not. We shall see. We'll see for that. But we got Drowsy, the big body. Come on, man. I want Psychic and Confusion, or Psychic and Confusion. Zen Headbutt and Psychic on this guy. Come on. Come on. Zen Headbutt, Psyshock. Psyshock is still a okay move. It's we might power this guy up. We'll see. So that is going to wrap it up for now. I'm kind of getting confused which ones I want to evolve and which ones I don't. Oh, Paris. Give me that Bug Bite and Bug Buzz. Actually, I don't think you can learn Bug Buzz, so give me the double bug. The double bug moves, please. And then I'll power you up and use you against Executor. Come on. Fury Cut or Solar Beam. That's alright. I'm not sure what we'll do with that one, though. Okay, I lied. We'll also do this 89 IV Growlithe. Fire Fang, Fire Blast. Fire Fang, Fire Blast. I'm saving some of the other evolutions so for when I can do my Togetic evolution, if that'll ever happen. For those of you wondering. Bite Bulldoze. Oh my god, we're instant transferring that. That's bad. Like, at least the other one with Fire Fang Bulldoze is kind of usable. Not that one. So, with that though, guys, hope you enjoyed seeing some of the good evolutions. I really didn't get at any of the best movesets at all. That was pretty crappy evolutions there. But I'm going to head to bed. Hopefully tomorrow I can get back on the egg grind a little bit more consecutive so I can get that Magmar, well not Magmar, Magby and the Togepi, dude. Togepi is so hard to get. But either way, when you enjoy the video, I just noticed I didn't have my lucky egg on, so that sucks. But yeah, I'm tired. Have a good night, guys.